It's called granulation. So basically what it is you're melting silver into little tiny balls and then soldering those onto whatever it is that you're making. Okay, so I've got 5 little bits of solder there on the plinth, and I'm basically just going to melt those until they turn into little balls. Silver. So I've put this wall behind here because the torch tends to blow the silver, you know, back a bit. You might end up losing a few things. So I've put this little wall behind it. So you just turn your torch on. And then you're basically just heating them until they all turn into little balls. You want to be careful that they don't roll into each other as well, because they'll join together when they melt. So you'll start to see the surface going, and then eventually it just rolls into a little ball. There's the middle one gone. And that's just about all done. So this works with silver and it works with gold. Doesn't work very well with copper or brass. So that's me, got 5 little balls there. Then what I'm going to do is basically solder those onto my piece at the side there. So just grab the flux. Where's the flux gone?
It's like a certain size of silver, or you just like...
Really tiny little bits there, you can see they're just literally barely anything. It's better to have less and to redo it than it is to spend the rest of your time cleaning up the piece if you put too much solder on it. It's easier to put more on than to take anything off, basically. So. Okay, so what you want to do is put your solder on the bit that you want the balls to go on. And so you want a bit of flux and a bit of solder. If you're doing this with gold, you can actually fuse it straight onto gold sheet. You don't need to use solder. And a really good jeweler to look at for granulation is Giovanni Corvaggia. He makes really, really tiny, like granulated pieces out of gold. Okay, so I've got the solder in there. Next thing is you want flux on your. You want to flux the little balls as well. Okay, so once you've got all that, it's ready to go. So the first thing to do is melt the solder on the top of your sheet. And obviously the sheet's going to take longer to heat up than your balls, so it's tricky to kind of try and keep all at the same temperature and solder without melting your balls on, sort of onto the sheet. So I'm soldering with my left hand so that I can really carefully place the balls on the sheet with my right. So I'm just going to melt that solder. And that's it, just about to run there. So once it's run, pick up your balls. When the solder's liquid, place your ball onto the sheet. And you want to make sure there's a nice little silvery line runs around it, like that. Dropped it. And then I'm just going to put the last one on there. You might find that one or two will drop off afterwards if they're not soldered right. You can just come back and re-solder them on. Okay, I think I should have done it. Okay, so then you put that in the pickle. When you put this in the pickle, that's the test to see if it's soldered or not. If anything drops off afterwards, you know that something's gone wrong somewhere. So quench that in water. And then you can go and put that into the pickle. And that basically gives you these little granules on the surface like that. Okay, and I'll just show you what the finished thing should look like when it's all sanded up and that. So this is a little sample of a finished bit of granulation for you guys, okay? So you can get these nice little silver balls on your piece. Anyone got any questions?
Do we have any silver in to try it?
Yeah, I can give you a little bit of silver. Yeah. Cool. All right.